Oh, this is how it came together.
気がつかなかった。何も聞かなかった。このまま。
But you know that's not the right thing to do.
よく来たね、じゃん。ミカサから状況を聞いたところだ。現場にいなくて申し訳ない。過酷な状況下でよくやったよ、君たちは。エレンを止めるためだ。皆殺しは間違ってる。
どうやって止めるんですか？
まず協力者を集める。何ができるかは協力者次第だ。だが君たちや9つの巨人がなければ何もできない。従来の兵団組織は壊滅して、もう私は君たちの上官でもない。その上で聞くけど。
やります。これ以上エレンに虐殺なんてさせたくありません。それが私たちやこの島を守るためであっても、エレンを止めたいんです。
エレン
Wait,
が
wait, wait, wait. I just quickly want to say something about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This Mikasa's words specifically makes me think about, if it may be, episode 54, when there's a character that doesn't want Mustang to do something because they don't want Mustang to lose himself. So I don't want to spoil too much for those of you that haven't watched it, but that is where the themes link. Even though what that character was doing, many would say is right, the people who love him don't want him to lose himself in a sense and to go the wrong path, even if it's the right thing. So that is what episode 54 of If Maybe was just like. It summarized it so perfectly, and I think that is how Mikasa feels in this moment. Even though she can probably understand that Eren is doing it to protect the island, she doesn't want him to go that way. But I fear maybe it is already too late.
私が思うに、マーレからすれば島に奇襲を仕掛けた途端、地ならしだ。少なくとも今後しばらくはこの島に手は出せないと思う。
でもそうやって可能性を探してるうちに時間が過ぎて、何一つ解決できなかった。だからエレンは世界を消そう。
虐殺はダメだ。これを肯定する理由があってたまるか。逃げようとしていたんだよ。全てを捨てて、全て忘れて生きようって。でも私はまだ調査兵団の団長だ。人類の自由のために心臓を捧げた仲間が見ている気がする。大半は壁の外に人類がいるなんて知らずに死んでいった。だけどこの島だけに自由をもたらせばそれでいい。そんなケチなこと言う仲間はいないだろう。虐殺を止めることができるのは今しかない。
ハンジさん、俺はまだ調査兵団です。
誰か手伝ってくれないかな。睨み合ってないでさ。
散々殺し合った者同士で飯を囲むか。面白いな。どうして気が変わった？エレン・イエーガーを放っておけばお前らが望む世界が手に入るのだぜ。
The world they wished for? Do you think they wished for a world where it's just them? I don't think you know what they wished for, dude. Maybe don't be antagonizing right now.
島の悪魔どもの楽園がな。我々はあと少しのところでエレンとジークの接触を阻止できた。お前らが奴らの手助けをしなければな。
説明した通りだよ、元帥殿。私たちは虐殺なんて望んでない。
つまり正義に目覚めたというわけか。
正義だと？今正義を語ったのか。 あんたらが送り続けてきた巨人に抵抗してきた俺たちが悪だったのか。あのな、そもそも壁破られて目の前で母親が食い殺されていなきゃな、エレンはこんなことしてねえよ。地ならしまで追い詰めたのはお前らだろうが。
おい、今さら歴史の話をしようっていうのか。にマーレを苦しめ蹂躙したのはエルディアだってことぐらいは理解してるんだろうな。
2000年も前のことでいつまで被害者面してやがる。
まったくガキと話してるようだ。そのようなたわごとが実在する2000年の歴史に
Wow, the author is like literally now bringing together the fandom's arguments. No, 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 no. Wow.
ああ、やめよう。見たわけでもない2000年前のいざこざ話なんて退屈だ。私たちは外の世界で数ヶ月暮らした。もう何も知らない島の悪魔には戻れない。
エレンを殺せるの？
Do they want to kill him or do they want to stop him or is it one and the same? I'm not sure what their intentions are yet. Let's find out, I guess.
エレンを止める方法は殺すだけじゃない。あんたならそう言うと思ったけど、それじゃあ何？説得でもするの？
それはわからないよ。エレンと話してみないと。
じゃあ対話が可能だとして、それでも虐殺をやめてくれなかった時はどうするの？やっぱりね。マーレに故郷を持つ私たちがエレンを殺そうとするなら、あんたらはエレンを守るために私たちと戦うことになる。きっと。結局はそうでしょ、ミカさん。あんたにとってエレンより大事なものなんて考えたこともないだろうからね。つまり私を殺すべきだと。
レオンハート。
私もエレンを止めたい理由は一つ。マーレにいる父親を殺されたくないから。だからあんたの助けがいる。説得してエレンを止められるのならそれでいい。少なくともその時まで私たちは争うべきじゃない。分かった。
ライナー・ブラウン、あなたが壁に穴を開けたことでどれだけのエルディア人が巨人に食い殺されたでしょうね。アニー・レオンハート、あなたも随分と調査兵団を殺したそうですね。ついでにストヘスクでも大勢の住人を踏み潰したとか。ああ、もちろんパラディ島の皆さんも。普段は良識人のあなたがあそこまで派手に軍港を破壊するとは、ある意味。
I know, right? This all was kind of touched on in the video I posted earlier today about the Annie Eats Pie scene. I talk a little bit about this stuff, so definitely if you have some time, it's just like a 20-minute video.
民間人を含めどれだけの死体の山と戦果を挙げたことでしょう。皆さんのレベリオでの勇姿を私は忘れてはいません。特にジャン、あなたは車力を撃つためにそこにいるファルコ少年めがけ勇猛果敢に雷槍を撃ち込みました。そしてそこにいる少女ガビによってサシャが撃ち殺されました。サシャは本当にいい子でしたから私も悲しかった。しかし訓練兵から家族のように
And yet the only one that the biggest portion of the fandom, not the biggest, but a huge portion of the fandom seems to continue to hate is Gabi. So much hate for that little girl. only because they knew Sasha. They didn't know everyone, all the people that Armin killed. They didn't know. But Gabi gets all the hate. It's very funny, in a very dark sense. But it's like some people just watch this for entertainment, you know? So they watch it to have someone to hate. Someone has to be the villain, right?
ありがとう、エレナ。お互いのわだかまりをここで打ち明けて心を整理させようとしてくれてるんだよな。お前も大事な仲間の頭を打ちまくってまで叶えたかった幻想的な夢が全て無意味に終わって死にたがってたのに。
Just to attain ended up failing, and all you wish now is death. Death and chaos around you. So you want to, like, they know the things that they've done wrong. No one is denying it. She's just trying to hash it all up so that they will be as miserable as she is and give up on trying to do the right thing. Huh?
で無意味に終わって死にたがってたのに。気を使わせちまった
な。確か彼の死に兄が関わってると言ってましたよね。もう兄から聞いたんですか？マルコの死の真相を。
私がマルコから立体起動装置を取り上げた。だからマルコは巨人に加え。
兄は俺の命令に従っただけだ。マルコは俺とベルトルトの聞かれてはいけない会話を耳にした。マルコが巨人に殺されればうまく口封じができると思った。俺、
マルコは最後に何か言ってなかったか？
俺たちはまだ話し合ってないって。
そう。
Isn't that a key phrase?
俺たち。
Isn't that a key phrase? Such an important theme in this whole show. I think, I'm not saying talking things out would have solved all the problems easy. No. But I think that many problems in the world could be solved if we did talk more, if we did talk earlier on. I think a lot of issues in the world could be avoided that way. Of course, it's not the answer. Some people don't want to listen. There are people in this world who are bad and they don't want to talk. But Marco wanted to talk. There are so many people that could want, if only they could have talked earlier on. Just think of how much could have changed. I'm not saying all the problems would have been solved easily, but in any fight, information is power. But I do think, both in this story and in our world, if we talked more, in small ways, small conflicts could be solved that way. Even in big ways. I mean, what happens at the end of a war? Eventually you're gonna have to talk, right? War happens because, okay, you feel like you can't talk it out, or you can't get what you want by talking it out, so you fight. But then, after the fight, depending on who wins, you have to talk it out anyway. The only difference now is that the winner has the upper hand in the discussions or negotiations. If only we could sort it out earlier. I know not everything can be sorted out that way, but I do think that there are a lot of situations in which people give up on talking too soon.
ちはまだ話し合ってないって。
そうだよ。俺たちはろくに話し合ってない。だからどっちかが死ぬまで殺し合うみてえなことになっちまったんじゃねえのか。
マルコが巨人に食われるのを見ながら、
Dude.
俺はなんでマルコが巨人に食われているんだと思った。そして怒りに身を任せてその巨人を殺した。よくもマルコをとか言いながら。
もういいって。罪悪感で頭がおかしくなっちまったんだろう。
許せないでくれ。俺は本当にどうしようもない。
もういいって。
すまない。
Okay. Just boys hashing it out. No, too far, too far, too far.
ダメだ。
やめろって
じゃあ。
ガビ
ごめんなさい。すごく涼しいことは分かってますが、皆さんの助けが必要です。どうか私たちに力を貸してください。
お願いします。地ならしを一緒に止めてください。
お願いします。
I think that Reiner was still feeling maybe the most guilt out of everyone, or or not feeling more guilt, but his guilt is affecting him more, maybe, and he didn't, as he said, don't forgive me. He doesn't want to be forgiven. It's like he pushed John to, or someone to retaliate, to punish him for his actions, in a sense, because he didn't need to keep talking, but he can't forgive himself, and like I don't think he feels more guilt than the others. I just think that it is affecting him more, and that's why I don't see it as he wanted someone to hurt him in that moment. I feel like we've seen him almost basically try to commit suicide, right? He's wanted to die, and that's why I think that he was pushing for someone to retaliate, but this is not what they need right now.
Okiro.
He didn't leave. He didn't leave.
No.
Because he's a good boy. He's done bad things, but he's a good boy. Like what I mean with that is I understand at this point no one is blameless, right? But at the very least, I feel these characters are trying to do the right thing, and I can get behind that. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate them for that. It's once again, and I'm sorry to bring it up, like it reminds me of FMAB. The character, spoiler alert, mute me until I play again, okay? If you haven't watched FMAB, it's like Mustang from FMAB, where he has done bad things, and he acknowledges that, but he wants now to change things and make right for what he did. And after he makes right, he doesn't know, he will always be a war criminal, you know, he will always have done those things. So once he has done the right thing, he accepts the fact that he will still be a war criminal. He might still be, what will happen to him after he fixes, or what will happen to him after he does the right thing? He's still a war criminal. People will still, the possibility is there that he cannot be forgiven. People will still, the people with the red eyes, I forget their name now in the story, they have every right to, after what he's done, retaliate and treat him as a war criminal, punish him, imprison him, and he still chooses to do the right thing despite that very likely possibility. He wants to accept that punishment, and he thinks, and that's why I like that character so much, his character, because yes, he's done bad things and he's aware of that, but he will still do the right thing, and he will still, whatever their punishment may be, whether or not they pardon him or not, he is willing to accept what comes after doing the right thing. And I feel like that is what they're doing now, and why I can get behind them trying to do the right thing in my eyes. They're aware that they've all, at this point, no one is blameless. There is no level anymore to who is worse. Okay, I feel like it's past that point. But now they have a chance to change things, to get back on the right track, so to speak. I feel like why I appreciate them so much is because they do that despite knowing after that we don't know what could happen, but right now they want to do the right thing. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to.
ガビ、蹴って悪かった。大丈夫か？
大丈夫。平気。
そうか。ライナー、お前には謝らねえからな。
ああ、それでいい。
港がイエーガー派に占拠されています。おそらくは機関車で先回りしたのでしょう。対巨人用装備の兵士たちが多く戦闘態勢でした。
世界を救うためエレンを止める。
What's that? What? A special ship? Aren't those maybe the ships that they wanted to make with that special ore or something?
そう決めた者たちの前に数
The former allies are standing in their way.
手の仲間が立ちふさがる。次回裏切り者。
裏切り者。I think I'm not saying talking things out would have solved all the problems easy. No. I think I'm not saying talking things out would have solved all the problems easy. No.